Today's meal prep is so delicious. You have to give it a go. If you want to save money and save time in the kitchen, you need to be meal prepping. This is one of my favorite recipes. Also, this is like super easy meal prep for people that hate cooking, because honestly, I absolutely hate cooking. I don't want to do it, but I know I have to do it because we have to eat. So this is like super simple, super easy. If you don't like cooking, this one is for you. This is today's recipe. It is Cajun garlic parmesan alfredo. Here are the macros. Serves 4, calories are 624. It's got so much protein in there, 50 grams of protein. That's honestly incredible. Here's the recipe. If you want the full recipe, definitely take a little screenshot. So the ingredients that you're going to need is 500 grams of chicken breast, which I have over here. I don't want to pick it up because it is leaking a little bit. You want 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning, 20 grams of unsalted butter, 1 onion. I always go for red onion, literally just because I think it tastes better. We always have red onions in the house. 3 cloves of garlic, 300 ml of semi-skimmed milk, 3 tablespoons of light cream cheese, 200 ml of hot chicken stock, 300 grams of pasta. It does say in the recipe 300 grams of linguine or similar pasta. We have spaghetti already in the cupboard, so I'm using spaghetti for this. 75 grams of grated parmesan, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, and you just need some salt and black pepper. Okay, so I have preheated the oven to 170 degrees fan, and this is about 500 grams of chicken. I wasn't like too bothered about going over because more chicken is just more protein. So on this we're going to add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Literally just put that all over, and then it says 1 tablespoon of Cajun or more to taste, so I'm just going to put on as much as I want, to be honest. Yeah, okay, that did not go to plan, but here we are. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just make sure that is literally just all coated with the oil and the seasoning. So, you know, get right in there. I absolutely hate touching raw chicken. Is anybody else like me? Like, I eat so much chicken, but I cannot stand touching it. That looks okay to me, so we're just going to pop that in the oven, and that needs to cook for 25 minutes. Okay, next up we are adding 20 grams of unsalted butter to a pan on a medium heat, and we're just going to literally let that heat up. And then we're going to add the onion and add the garlic. Okay, while I'm waiting for that to heat up, can we literally just talk about how it doesn't matter if you have a really aesthetic kitchen or not. If you want to do videos, like just film videos, it doesn't matter where it is, it doesn't matter what your house looks like, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is literally a normal home. I live in a rental. This is what a rental kitchen literally looks like. So honestly, it's absolutely fine. If you want to make content, make content. It doesn't matter what your home looks like. Okay, so in here I've just got the milk and the cream cheese. I whisked it together as best as I could. Pour that in there. It is a little bit lumpy, but I promise you that is just cream cheese. And then we're also going to add the hot chicken stock to that as well. That is basically the sauce. Okay, so the recipe says we need to simmer this for about 15 minutes until it reduces by half. So let's see how that goes. And while that is cooking, we are going to get the pasta on. The sauce is bubbling, the pasta is on, and the chicken is done. So let's check that out. Whoa. Oh yeah, I totally knew that was going to happen. So when it comes time to drain the pasta, you need to save some of the pasta water. I know I made a little bit of a mess there, but this is kind of how I do it. Drain it into another pan as best as you can. Try not to make a mess. That's basically it. And then you've got the pasta water saved in this pan for later on. Okay, so this sauce looks pretty good to me. It looks thick. It looks like it's probably reduced by half. Again, I'm not a chef, so this is the best narration that you're gonna get. It is looking like a thick, creamy sauce. So it says to remove it from the heat. I'm gonna do my best to do that, but my stove, my hob is actually so small. We are then gonna add in another tablespoon of Cajun, or literally however much you want. You can honestly, you can add as much as you want depending on how spicy you like it. I like it quite spicy, so we're going to do that. stir all that in. And then we're adding just a teaspoon of dried parsley. You can also add fresh parsley. I didn't bother buying any of that because if I buy it just for this recipe, I'm not going to use it all and then it's going to go to waste. So I didn't think it was worth it. I'm also just going to add in 75 grams of grated parmesan. This is a 100 gram packet, so I'm literally going to pour in most of this. Oh, I also need to make sure I save a bit to put on top as well, but really it is most of the packet. And I am just going to eyeball it because honestly, who really cares if it's too cheesy? It is just for me. This, by the way, this meal is just for me. So if it goes horribly wrong, it's totally fine because I'm the only one eating it. Oh my god, that looks so good. Look how thick that is now. So I'm going to add the pasta to the sauce, and then this is where the pasta water comes in handy. So you can add the pasta water in little by little just to make it a little bit creamier because it might now be too thick. And also don't forget to add black pepper. In the recipe it does say freshly ground black pepper. It doesn't say salt. At the beginning I did put salt as one of the ingredients, but I've just read over the recipe again and it does just say black pepper. Okay, so that is literally done. Look how good that looks. So I've got 3 that are prepped for the week and then this one in the bowl at the end. Obviously I'm going to eat that now because it is lunchtime. So it is time for a little taste test. Now I obviously have had this before, but you know, it could have all gone horribly wrong. It could have all gone horribly wrong. How am I gonna, I'm not gonna be able to eat this very ladylike at all, am I? That is so good. That is like so creamy. Oh, so good. This is a great meal. So high in protein. It is very cheesy and I absolutely love it. If you want to give this recipe a go, please do let me know how you get on. And the recipe book I use is The Good Bite. I love this book so much. Obviously, this is not sponsored at all, but I wish they would sponsor me because I use this all the time. The high protein meal prep manual. Every single recipe that I have done in this book has been incredible. It has been delicious, so I would highly, highly recommend. You can get this on Amazon. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to add some more cheese on top. If it wasn't cheesy enough, I'm going to add some more parmesan on top. It's more protein, you know. That's what I like to tell myself. Let me know if you want to see any more of these videos. Should I show you other meals? Should I show you my breakfast meal prep? I do some really, really nice overnight oats recipes. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more money saving and shopping content.